Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco, and today I got a little haul for you, including my first ever DC Slab. Now, I'm very excited. We had lots of guesses on what it may be, and unfortunately, no one got it right. But in all fairness, it was super obscure. If anyone got it right, I would have been very shocked. I've got a few other things to show you, including we got some Funko Pops, some action figures, and a raw book that I plan on getting graded. It is one that I've been wanting to get for a little while, and moving forward, I know I've said that I don't want to get any more books graded, really, but this one was just a good price, and I think it's in pretty solid shape. So, yeah, I'm excited to show you all that. But first, just a few little things. So I picked up the Kirara Inuyasha Flocked Funko Pop. It's one I've been wanting for a little bit, and the price on it came down a little bit. So it's just super cute. I don't even really fully remember Inuyasha super well, but I don't know. It's just super cute. I had to get it. Anyway, and then the next two are both Chris's, although so I don't care super about this one. So this is the new, I don't know what they call these. It has a series name, or like a type of name. It's like the cel-shaded superhero stuff. Like it got a full DC wave on it. But that's the Wonder Woman. So he's collecting a bunch of Wonder Woman, obviously. And then this one is a glitter pop, which is by far the most glittery one I've ever seen at a glitter. For those of you that don't know, glitter usually is like barely shiny, and diamonds are the one that are super shiny. So this is the glitter She-Hulk from the event that you went to. The award show or whatever it was, and that one should just full on be a diamond. I've never seen a glitter that looks like that at all. Really sweet looking pop. And then those three pops are what we got here. And then let's see, I guess I'll go ahead and show this. Chris picked up this Gundam model kit, which will be the first that we'll be doing on stream. We have done one model kit together in the past, but it was, I don't know if it was before our channel or not. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago though. But anyway, so we'll be doing this probably this upcoming Wednesday for our stream night. Well, he'll be building the model kit. I'll be opening up all these figures. That's why I went ahead and set all these over here. These are recent figures that we've had here, you know, in the last week or so. And we'll be opening up all these. And then plus this new stuff we got. And then one more super cool figure before we get into the comics. We have this awesome, I think it was a Walmart exclusive Mace Windu figure that is just really rad. Yeah, he just looks awesome. The packaging is pretty cool. We're going to tear it open anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it is a sweet figure. We're always looking to get new awesome figures into our collection. So, like I said, I have a really cool, it's an interesting start to the year. So... I really didn't want to get any more raw books unless the price is just right, you know what I mean? And then getting my first DC slab. So again, I will be going on only slabs here February 4th, and I'm looking to up my collection a little bit. I know I got cool stuff on, which by the way, making progress. Look, it's not done. I know, but the couch is gone. The Galaga machine's over here, which I'll move this stuff out of the way. You can see it a little bit. There's some like tools and stuff sitting on top of it. We got a few figures, well, just a couple figures sitting on the shelf. I just wanted to make sure that I spaced the shelves right and everything for the figures to fit on there. So, yeah, I haven't put any of the new acrylic shelves up yet. I had a little project that I had to work on that I can't tell you about yet. I'm really excited to show you all. It's for the upcoming short film. So I had something that I had to work on today for that. So I didn't, which actually probably took like 2 or 3 hours. So I didn't have a ton of time to actually work on the shelves. But anyway, you know, it's coming along. It's coming along. The Galaga machine, which some of you all may remember if you're been watching the channel for a while. That was in, I don't remember how long it's been, but it used to be in the backup the background of some of my older videos, and it's made its way back now. But yeah, I'm super excited to get the wall coming together. I'm probably going to. I'm going to need to order more acrylic shelves. I don't even know how many. I just ordered an amount. And I was like, we'll start here. See what happens. See if I like them. And so far, I do really like them. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the one raw comic. So this one, we got a pretty killer collection in to the shop that I work at. and had a lot of just kind of things all over the place. But one thing it had a really good run of was a good selection of Marvel premieres. And there's one that I've been looking for a while, and it is Marvel Premiere 28, the first Legion of Monsters. And it's a super, super rad cover. And I'm hoping, it needs a press, but I'm hoping for like an 8 plus on this thing. It's a, like I said, pretty sweet copy. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a book that I've been wanting. It's been itching me for a while. I like the Marvel horror stuff. There's not a ton of it, but yeah. So I'm pretty happy to add that one. And I'm just gonna sit that one right there, so you can still see it. Now, without further ado, I have my first ever DC Slab, and it's in the bag. You can hear it. It's in a bag still. That's because I have something funny to show you. I usually take all my slabs out the bag, and it's probably going to be super glary, so I'm going to have to take it out anyway. But I wanted to show you, let's see. We have Doom Patrol 86. And yeah, once it gets closer to the camera, that's when it gets glary. Then there's one reason I kept it in the bag, so I ordered it off Instagram, and it came in this bag. And I wanted to see, oh, sorry if that's super loud on the, can it zoom in, please? Come on. Or not zoom in, but focus. Well, so it's not even, come on, why does it want to focus all the way back there? There we go, okay. So if you see the price there, $9.75. I paid nowhere near that amount. So I saw it on Instagram. I decided I wanted this to be my first DC Slab. I've really been enjoying the Doom Patrol show. If you haven't watched it, it's surprisingly really, really good. It is funny and gross and weird and just a strange show, but it also is extremely introspective. And I really appreciate it. So we're on season 4 now, and sorry if that's loud. Let's see if that shows up any better. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, so this is not the first appearance of the Doom Patrol. However, Doom Patrol first starts off in My Greatest Adventure. And so this is 86. I want to say it's like 82, My Greatest Adventure 82. And then this is one of those books that after a little while, which not that long, honestly, it just switches over to Doom Patrol. So this is the first issue of Doom Patrol. You know, like kind of like Journey into Mystery with Thor and, you know, other ones like that. So it's not the first appearance of the main Doom Patrol group. However, it is the first appearance of the Brain, Monsieur Mallah, I think that's how you say it, Madame Rouge, and the Brotherhood of Evil. And I think on the label it just says, well, it talks about it being the first, you know, Doom Patrol book, and then it says first appearance of Brotherhood of Evil, so it doesn't count those two and Madame Rouge. But I think it's just a really, really cool cover. And so I'll give a little story to with it, because this is a pretty hard book to find. Like, when I went looking for it, and I think I briefly mentioned it maybe in my last video, even indirectly, though I didn't talk about what book it was. But, so when I first started looking at it, and I'm looking at the active listings at the beginning, and I saw one was like a 5.5, and it was like $425. And that was like the best looking price one of the active listings. And then I went to sold. I was like, let me, you know, verify, see what they have been selling for. And a recent 5.5 sold for $250. And I was like, yeah, eBay's not going to be the way. Now, granted, there isn't that many sold listings on eBay, and there's not that many active listings on eBay. It's not a super abundant book. That being said, I started looking, or I tried to look on Shortbox, didn't see any on Shortbox. And then I was like, well, I'm probably kind of screwed now. I'm just going to have to play the waiting game. I really want it, but, you know, I'm not going to get ripped off for it. Always do your research on your books. Just because it's the cheapest current price doesn't mean it's a good price, especially when you're looking at obscure stuff, okay? So, anyway, I end up asking Rob Fatstacks. I was like, hey, you know, cool, because, you know, he's a dude that has connections and buys a lot of slabs. So I was like, you know, long shot, but, you know, if you see this book anywhere for a decent price, you know, give me a holler, let me know. And it was funny because I messaged him on Instagram to do that. And then, like an hour or two later, it clicked in my brain. I'm like, I used Instagram, but I didn't use Instagram because I didn't actually check on Instagram. So I, searched the hashtag Doom Patrol 86. Very, very little came up, but one graded copy was for sale out of those few listings there. And it was this one. He had $300 on it. I sent him a message, say, hey, can you do 250? I sent him a screenshot of the previous solds, and I think the only real comparable grade was that 5.5 that sold for 250. And it's like, I'll be happy to pay 250 for it. And he's like, yeah, cool, good with me. Which was awesome because it was a page I've never talked to before, never followed, nothing like that. It was a brand new page to me. I shot him a message and I was reasonable and I showed him, my stuff. Also, I kind of did my research and it looks like he had the book for a while. Not too terribly long, but it looks like he's been trying to sell it for a little bit. So, again, with an obscure book, it's hard to find, but it's also hard to find a buyer. So he got lucky, I got lucky, I think. I'm happy to spend $250 on this book. It's a 5.0. It's a gorgeous cover, I think. I think it is super, super cool. It's a lot of fun. And I'm very happy to have it as my first DC Slab. I did mention in my last video, my 10 books that I want to pick up in 2023, that Poison Ivy Batman 181 was pretty high up on my list. And I still really would like to get that book, but it is a little pricey, and there's a lot of green labels, and I don't know if I'm okay with getting a green label on that book, because it's pretty common for that particular book. So I don't know. Still have to think about that one. I'm still doing my research and all that. But yeah, I don't I don't think anyone, probably if I gave y'all another year, could have tried to guess this one. I'm excited to have it, though. I'd love to know what you all think. I'm sure most of y'all probably haven't even seen this book before. Like I said, it's just not to go hipster on you or nothing, but it is just a little strange one. And other than that, like I said, it had the $9.75 price tag on it, so I don't know if that was he's been trying to sell it for a while, like if that was like COVID prices or something. But even then, that's a big drop from $9.75 to $2.50. I sure hope he didn't pay $9.75 for it. I assume that maybe he's just been trying to sell it for a very long time, and now it's only worth $2.50, and he's just like, screw it. I'll sell it for whatever I can. Nobody's bought it for a long time, or no one's showed any interest for a long time. If you hear some little rumbling, that is Waffles. He is asleep and making grumbling noises. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Again, getting there, y'all. Okay. I know nobody's really bullying me, but I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for somebody to be like, "You're still not done." I'm always got a billion things going on, and I'm making progress. The couch has been moved, and that is monumental, because it's one of those like fold out bed couches too, so that sucker's heavy, and I don't have a lot of wiggle room in here, so it was a trick. It wasn't the most fun thing to do, but it is gone, and yeah, I can't wait to see what I have. I don't know if I want to wait for the Legion, the Premiere 28. I don't know if I want to wait and get some other books that maybe want to get graded. Because that's the one thing, like, I do like opening boxes, of graded books and guessing the grades and stuff, but I also hate it. Like, I'm a very mixed bag of emotions on that. So, I don't know. Let me know what you all think about it. Let me know what you all think about my first DC book. Do y'all like it? Do y'all care? Is it something you never seen before? Kind of neat? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Wednesday stream, like I said, is going to be opening a bunch of action figures. I think this is all of them. I got to take a check around. But I think we're going to open up all these. Chris is going to be building the model. And it should be a good time. We've been off for 2 weeks. Hopefully by then I'll have a good amount of shelves up. And, well, the acrylic shelves for the comics. But then also, I still need to move the chair. Okay? But I literally just got all this done and then started making the video. So, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you next time.